Welcome to today's educational discussion about seeds and their role in nutrition as we age. I'm here to share evidence-based information about how certain seeds might support your health when included as part of a balanced diet. Before we begin, I want to emphasize that this information is purely educational and should never replace professional medical advice. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if you have existing health conditions or take medications. As we move through different stages of life, our nutritional requirements evolve in important ways. After age 50, several changes occur in our bodies that affect how we process and utilize nutrients. Our metabolic rate typically slows down, which means we may need fewer calories, but the same or even higher amounts of essential nutrients. This creates what nutritionists call a nutrient density challenge, where we need to get more nutrition from fewer calories. Our digestive system also changes with age. The production of stomach acid may decrease, affecting our ability to absorb certain minerals like iron, calcium, and vitamin B12. The efficiency of our intestines in absorbing nutrients may decline, and beneficial gut bacteria populations can shift. These changes mean that the quality of our food choices becomes increasingly important. Muscle mass naturally decreases with age, a condition called sarcopenia, which can begin as early as our 30s but accelerates after 50. This makes adequate protein intake crucial for maintaining strength, mobility, and independence. Bone density also tends to decrease, particularly in women after menopause, making calcium, vitamin D, and other bone-supporting nutrients more important than ever. Our immune system undergoes changes too, a process called immunosenescence. This makes us more susceptible to infections and can slow wound healing. Antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds become particularly valuable for supporting immune function and reducing chronic inflammation, which is linked to many age-related health conditions. Seeds represent a unique category of foods that can help address many of these nutritional challenges. They're naturally nutrient-dense, providing concentrated amounts of protein, healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, and minerals in relatively small portions. This makes them particularly valuable when appetite may be reduced or when we're trying to maintain a healthy weight while ensuring adequate nutrition. Before we explore specific seeds, it's important to understand what makes seeds nutritionally special. Seeds are essentially the reproductive units of plants, containing all the nutrients needed to start a new plant life. This means they're naturally packed with energy and growth factors in concentrated forms. Most seeds are excellent sources of plant-based protein, containing varying amounts of the essential amino acids our bodies need but cannot produce. While individual seeds may not contain all essential amino acids in optimal ratios, combining different seeds or eating them with other plant proteins can create complete protein profiles. Seeds are also rich in healthy fats, particularly monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, including omega-3 fatty acids. These fats are essential for brain health, reducing inflammation, and supporting cardiovascular function. The fat content also helps with the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. The fiber content in seeds supports digestive health and can help regulate blood sugar levels. Fiber also promotes feelings of fullness, which can be helpful for weight management. Additionally, fiber feeds beneficial gut bacteria, supporting overall digestive and immune health. Many seeds contain unique compounds called phytosterols, which have been shown to help reduce cholesterol absorption. They also contain various antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that may help protect against chronic diseases. However, it's crucial to understand that seeds are calorie-dense foods. While they're nutritious, they should be consumed in appropriate portions as part of a balanced diet. The key is finding the right balance between getting their nutritional benefits without consuming excessive calories. Chia seeds have gained significant attention in recent years, though they've been consumed for centuries in Mexico and Central America. These tiny black or white seeds were a staple food for ancient Mayan and Aztec civilizations, who valued them for their ability to provide sustained energy. From a nutritional standpoint, chia seeds are remarkable for their fiber content. Just 2 tablespoons provide about 10 grams of fiber, which represents roughly 1/3 of the daily fiber recommendation for adults. This fiber is a mixture of soluble and insoluble types, each serving different functions in the body. Soluble fiber dissolves in water to form a gel-like substance that can help slow the absorption of sugar, potentially helping to regulate blood glucose levels. This can be particularly beneficial for people with diabetes or prediabetes. The gel-forming property also contributes to feelings of fullness, which may help with appetite control. Insoluble fiber adds bulk to stool and helps food pass through the digestive system, promoting regular bowel movements. This is particularly important for older adults, who may experience constipation more frequently due to decreased mobility, medication side effects, or reduced fluid intake. Chia seeds are also a notable plant source of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid or ALA. While our bodies can convert only small amounts of ALA to the more potent omega-3s found in fish, ALA still provides anti-inflammatory benefits. Research suggests that adequate ALA intake may support heart health and cognitive function. The protein content in chia seeds is also impressive. They contain all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein source. While you'd need to consume quite large quantities to meet your protein needs solely from chia seeds, they can contribute meaningfully to daily protein intake, especially when combined with other protein sources. One of the most distinctive properties of chia seeds is their ability to absorb liquid. When mixed with water or other liquids, chia seeds can absorb up to 12 times their weight, forming a gel-like consistency. This property has important implications for how they should be consumed. If eaten dry, chia seeds can potentially expand in the throat or stomach, which could cause discomfort or, in rare cases, blockage. Therefore, it's recommended to either soak chia seeds in liquid before eating them or consume them in foods that contain adequate moisture, such as smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal. For practical consumption, a reasonable serving size is about 1 to 2 tablespoons daily. Chia seeds can be added to various foods and beverages. They work well in smoothies, where they add thickness and nutrition. They can be stirred into yogurt or oatmeal, sprinkled on salads, or used to make chia pudding by mixing them with milk and allowing them to sit overnight until they form a pudding-like consistency. Some people find that chia seeds have very little taste, making them easy to incorporate into various dishes without significantly altering flavor. This can be an advantage for those who want the nutritional benefits without changing their preferred foods. It's worth noting that while chia seeds are generally safe for most people, they're high in fiber, so they should be introduced gradually into the diet to prevent digestive discomfort. People taking blood-thinning medications should consult their healthcare provider before consuming large amounts of chia seeds, as the omega-3 content might have mild blood-thinning effects. Flax seeds, heart health and digestive support. Flax seeds, also known as linseeds, have been cultivated for thousands of years and were highly valued by ancient civilizations for both nutritional and medicinal purposes. Today, research has validated many traditional uses of flax seeds, particularly in relation to heart health and digestive function. Like chia seeds, flax seeds are excellent sources of both soluble and insoluble fiber. The soluble fiber in flax seeds has been specifically studied for its potential cholesterol-lowering effects. Several research studies have found that regular consumption of ground flaxseed may help reduce total cholesterol and LDL, bad cholesterol levels, though individual results can vary. The fiber in flax seeds also supports digestive health by promoting regular bowel movements and feeding beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome is increasingly recognized as important for overall health, including immune function, mood regulation, and even cardiovascular health. Flax seeds are one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA. While the conversion of ALA to the longer-chain omega-3s found in fish is limited in humans, ALA itself has anti-inflammatory properties that may benefit heart health. Some studies suggest that adequate ALA intake may help reduce the risk of heart disease, though more research is needed to fully understand these effects. One of the unique components of flax seeds is lignans, which are compounds that have both antioxidant and weak estrogenic properties. Lignans may help support hormonal balance, particularly in postmenopausal women, though the evidence is still emerging. Some research has investigated lignans' potential role in reducing the risk of certain hormone-related cancers, but results are preliminary. A crucial point about flax seeds is that they must be ground to be nutritionally beneficial. Whole flax seeds are likely to pass through the digestive system largely intact, meaning you won't absorb most of their nutrients. The hard outer shell of flax seeds is resistant to digestive enzymes, so grinding is necessary to access the inner nutrients. You can buy pre-ground flaxseed, often called flaxseed meal, or grind whole flax seeds yourself using a coffee grinder. If you choose to grind them yourself, it's best to grind only what you'll use within a few days, as ground flaxseed is more susceptible to rancidity than whole seeds. Ground flaxseed should be stored in the refrigerator in an airtight container and used within a few weeks. The oils in flaxseed can go rancid relatively quickly once the seeds are ground and exposed to air and light, which can create an unpleasant taste and reduce nutritional value. A typical serving size for ground flaxseed is about 1 to 2 tablespoons daily. It's best to start with smaller amounts, such as 1 teaspoon daily, and gradually increase to allow your digestive system to adjust to the increased fiber intake. Ground flaxseed can be easily incorporated into many foods. It can be mixed into smoothies, stirred into yogurt or oatmeal, added to baked goods like muffins or pancakes, or even sprinkled on salads. Some people mix ground flaxseed with water to create a gel-like substance that can be used as an egg substitute in baking. It's important to note that flax seeds may interact with certain medications. They may enhance the effects of blood-thinning medications and could potentially interfere with the absorption of some medications if taken at the same time. People taking medications should consult with their healthcare provider or pharmacist about potential interactions. Additionally, because of their high fiber content, flax seeds should be consumed with adequate fluid intake to prevent digestive discomfort. Some people may experience bloating or gas when first introducing flax seeds into their diet, which typically resolves as the digestive system adapts. Pumpkin seeds, also known as pepitas, are commonly consumed in Mexican cuisine and have been valued for their nutritional properties for centuries. These flat, green seeds are particularly notable for their mineral content, especially magnesium, zinc, and phosphorus. Magnesium is one of the most important minerals for human health, involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body. Despite its importance, many people don't get adequate amounts of magnesium from their diet. This is particularly concerning for older adults, as magnesium deficiency can contribute to muscle cramps, irregular heartbeat, weakness, and mood changes. A 1-ounce serving of pumpkin seeds provides approximately 150 milligrams of magnesium, which represents about 40% of the daily recommended intake for most adults. This makes pumpkin seeds one of the best food sources of this crucial mineral. Magnesium plays important roles in bone health, working alongside calcium and vitamin D to maintain bone density. It's also essential for proper muscle function, including the heart muscle. Adequate magnesium intake may help regulate blood pressure and support cardiovascular health. Magnesium is also involved in energy metabolism and protein synthesis, making it important for maintaining muscle mass and strength as we age. Some research suggests that adequate magnesium intake may help improve sleep quality, which is often compromised in older adults. Zinc is another mineral found in high concentrations in pumpkin seeds. Zinc is essential for immune function, wound healing, and protein synthesis. As we age, our immune system naturally becomes less efficient, making adequate zinc intake increasingly important. Zinc also plays a role in maintaining taste and smell, which can affect appetite and food enjoyment in older adults. Some research has investigated the relationship between zinc intake and prostate health in men, though results are mixed and more research is needed. Pumpkin seeds also contain phosphorus, which works with calcium to build and maintain strong bones and teeth. Phosphorus is also involved in energy storage and utilization within cells. The protein content of pumpkin seeds is substantial, providing about 9 grams per ounce. This protein contains a good balance of amino acids, though like most plant proteins, it's not complete in all essential amino acids. However, when combined with other protein sources throughout the day, pumpkin seeds can contribute meaningfully to protein intake. Pumpkin seeds contain healthy fats, primarily monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which may support heart health. They also contain some omega-3 fatty acids, though not as much as flax seeds or chia seeds. These seeds also provide fiber, which supports digestive health and may help regulate blood sugar levels. The combination of protein, healthy fats, and fiber makes pumpkin seeds a satisfying snack that can help maintain steady energy levels. Pumpkin seeds can be consumed raw or roasted. If you roast them, it's best to use minimal oil and salt to maintain their health benefits. Many people prefer the taste and texture of lightly roasted pumpkin seeds, which can be seasoned with various spices for variety. A reasonable serving size is about 1 ounce, which equals roughly a small handful or about a quarter cup of seeds. While pumpkin seeds are nutritious, they're also calorie-dense, so portion control is important, especially for those watching their weight. Pumpkin seeds can be eaten as a snack on their own, added to salads for extra crunch and nutrition, mixed into trail mixes, or incorporated into various dishes. They can also be ground and used as a coating for fish or chicken, or blended into smoothies. Most people can consume pumpkin seeds without problems, but some individuals may experience digestive discomfort if they eat large quantities, especially if they're not used to high-fiber foods. As with other seeds, it's best to introduce them gradually into the diet. Sunflower seeds are among the most popular seeds consumed worldwide, and are particularly valued for their high vitamin E content. These striped seeds from the sunflower plant offer a range of nutrients that may support health as we age. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin that functions as a powerful antioxidant in the body. It protects cell membranes from damage caused by free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can contribute to aging and various diseases. As we get older, our bodies face increased oxidative stress, making antioxidant protection increasingly important. Just 1 ounce of sunflower seeds provides about 10 milligrams of vitamin E, which represents roughly 2/3 of the daily recommended intake for adults. This makes sunflower seeds one of the best food sources of this important vitamin. Research suggests that adequate vitamin E intake may help protect against cognitive decline and support brain health as we age. Some studies have found associations between higher vitamin E intake from food sources and better cognitive performance in older adults, though more research is needed to establish definitive causal relationships. Vitamin E also supports immune function, which becomes increasingly important as our immune systems naturally weaken with age. It may help maintain the integrity of immune cell membranes and support their proper function. The antioxidant properties of vitamin E may also contribute to cardiovascular health by protecting LDL cholesterol from oxidation, a process that can contribute to arterial plaque formation. However, it's important to note that studies of vitamin E supplements have shown mixed results, while vitamin E from food sources appears more consistently beneficial. Sunflower seeds also contain selenium, another important antioxidant mineral. Selenium works synergistically with vitamin E to provide antioxidant protection. It's also important for thyroid function and may support immune health. The healthy fat profile of sunflower seeds is notable, consisting primarily of polyunsaturated fats, particularly linoleic acid. These fats are essential for health and may help reduce inflammation when consumed as part of a balanced diet. However, it's important to maintain a proper balance of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids in the overall diet. Sunflower seeds provide plant-based protein, offering about 6 grams per ounce. While not a complete protein on its own, sunflower seed protein can contribute to daily protein needs, especially when combined with other protein sources. The fiber content in sunflower seeds supports digestive health and may help with blood sugar regulation. The combination of protein, healthy fats, and fiber makes sunflower seeds a satisfying snack that can help maintain steady energy levels between meals. Sunflower seeds also contain several B vitamins, including folate, niacin, and vitamin B6. These vitamins are important for energy metabolism, nervous system function, and red blood cell formation. Folate is particularly important for cardiovascular health, as it helps regulate homocysteine levels in the blood. When choosing sunflower seeds, it's best to select unsalted varieties to avoid excess sodium intake. Many commercially available sunflower seeds are heavily salted, which can contribute to high blood pressure in sensitive individuals. A reasonable serving size is about 1 ounce, which provides substantial nutrition without excessive calories. Sunflower seeds can be eaten as a snack, added to salads, mixed into yogurt or oatmeal, or used in baking. They can also be ground into sunflower seed butter as an alternative to peanut butter for those with nut allergies. Some people may find sunflower seeds difficult to digest in large quantities, particularly the hulls if they're consumed. It's generally recommended to eat whole sunflower seeds to avoid potential digestive issues. Additionally, sunflower seeds are high in calories, so portion control is important for maintaining a healthy weight. Sesame seeds are among the oldest known oilseed crops and have been cultivated for over 3,000 years. These tiny, flat seeds are particularly valued in Middle Eastern, Asian, and Mediterranean cuisines and offer unique nutritional benefits, especially for bone health. One of the most remarkable aspects of sesame seeds is their calcium content. A tablespoon of sesame seeds provides about 88 milligrams of calcium, which is comparable to the calcium content of many dairy products. This makes sesame seeds particularly valuable for individuals who don't consume dairy products or have increased calcium needs. Calcium is essential for bone health, and adequate intake becomes increasingly important as we age, particularly for women after menopause, when bone loss typically accelerates. While calcium supplements are commonly recommended, getting calcium from food sources like sesame seeds may be more beneficial because it comes packaged with other nutrients that support bone health. Sesame seeds also contain magnesium and phosphorus, both of which work synergistically with calcium to support bone health. Magnesium helps regulate calcium metabolism and is essential for converting vitamin D to its active form. Phosphorus works with calcium to form the mineral matrix of bones and teeth. Beyond their mineral content, sesame seeds contain unique compounds called lignans, specifically sesamin and sesamolin. These compounds have gained attention from researchers for their potential health benefits. Lignans have antioxidant properties and may help reduce inflammation in the body. Some studies have investigated whether sesamin might help with cholesterol management. Laboratory and animal studies suggest that sesamin may help reduce cholesterol synthesis in the liver, though human studies are still limited. More research is needed to confirm these potential benefits. Sesame lignans may also have protective effects on the liver. Some research suggests they might help protect liver cells from damage and support liver function, though again, more human studies are needed to confirm these effects. The protein content in sesame seeds is noteworthy, providing about 5 grams per ounce. While not complete in all essential amino acids, sesame protein can contribute to daily protein needs, especially when combined with other protein sources throughout the day. Sesame seeds contain healthy fats, primarily monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. These fats may support heart health and help reduce inflammation. The fat content also aids in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. The fiber in sesame seeds supports digestive health and may help regulate blood sugar levels. The combination of protein, healthy fats, and fiber makes sesame seeds a nutritionally dense food that can contribute to feelings of satiety. Sesame seeds can be consumed in various ways. They can be eaten raw, though many people prefer them lightly toasted, which enhances their nutty flavor. Tahini, a paste made from ground sesame seeds, is another popular way to consume them. Tahini can be used as a spread, in salad dressings, or as an ingredient in various dishes. When using whole sesame seeds, it's worth noting that the outer hull contains most of the calcium. However, some people prefer hulled sesame seeds for their milder taste and easier digestibility. Both forms offer nutritional benefits, though unhulled seeds provide more calcium and fiber. A reasonable serving size is about 1 to 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds daily. This amount provides meaningful nutrition without excessive calories. Sesame seeds can be sprinkled on salads, added to stir-fries, incorporated into baked goods, or used as a garnish for various dishes. It's important to note that sesame is one of the major food allergens. Some people may experience allergic reactions ranging from mild to severe. If you've never consumed sesame seeds before, it's wise to start with a very small amount and monitor for any adverse reactions. For people taking blood-thinning medications, it's worth noting that sesame seeds contain compounds that might have mild anticoagulant effects. While this is unlikely to be problematic with normal food amounts, those on blood thinners should discuss sesame consumption with their healthcare provider. While we've discussed several beneficial seeds, it's crucial to understand that not all seeds are safe for human consumption. Some plants produce seeds that contain toxic compounds, and accidental ingestion can lead to serious health problems or even death. Many ornamental plants commonly found in gardens and landscaping produce attractive seeds that might be mistaken for edible varieties. Castor beans, for example, contain ricin, an extremely toxic protein that can be fatal in small amounts. Even handling castor beans can be dangerous if proper precautions aren't taken. Oleander plants, both yellow and pink varieties, produce seeds containing cardiac glycosides that can cause severe heart rhythm abnormalities. These plants are commonly used in landscaping in warmer climates, making accidental exposure a real concern. The seeds of stone fruits like peaches, apricots, cherries, and plums contain compounds called cyanogenic glycosides. When these compounds are broken down in the digestive system, they can release hydrogen cyanide, a highly toxic gas. While eating 1 or 2 fruit pits is unlikely to cause serious harm in healthy adults, consuming larger amounts or regularly eating fruit pits can lead to cyanide poisoning. Some people mistakenly believe that bitter apricot kernels have health benefits and consume them regularly. However, these contain high levels of cyanogenic glycosides and have been associated with cyanide poisoning cases. It's important to avoid consuming fruit pits and kernels, regardless of any purported health claims. Wild seeds and nuts should also be approached with extreme caution. Without proper identification and knowledge, it's easy to mistake toxic seeds for edible ones. Even experienced foragers can make dangerous mistakes, so it's generally safest to avoid consuming any wild seeds unless you have expert-level knowledge of plant identification. When gardening or spending time outdoors, it's important to teach children about the dangers of eating unknown plants or seeds. Children are naturally curious and may put attractive-looking seeds in their mouths, which can lead to poisoning. If you suspect someone has consumed toxic seeds or is experiencing symptoms of plant poisoning, such as nausea, vomiting, difficulty breathing, or changes in heart rhythm, seek immediate medical attention. Contact poison control or emergency services right away. For those who enjoy gardening, consider choosing ornamental plants that don't produce toxic seeds, especially if children or pets frequent the area. Many beautiful, safe alternatives exist for most toxic ornamental plants. When purchasing seeds for consumption, stick to reputable food suppliers and clearly labeled food products. Avoid purchasing seeds from garden centers or other non-food sources for consumption, as these may be treated with chemicals or may not be food grade. Successfully incorporating seeds into your diet requires some planning and creativity, but the nutritional benefits make the effort worthwhile. The key is finding ways to include them regularly without dramatically changing your eating patterns or exceeding appropriate portion sizes. One of the most important principles is to start slowly. If you're not accustomed to eating high-fiber foods, Suddenly adding multiple types of seeds to your diet can cause digestive discomfort, including bloating, gas, and changes in bowel movements. Begin by introducing one type of seed at a time, starting with small portions and gradually increasing as your digestive system adapts. A practical approach is to add just 1 teaspoon of seeds to 1 meal per day for the first week. This allows your body to adjust while you evaluate how well you tolerate each type of seed. After a week, you can gradually increase the amount or add a second type of seed to a different meal. Timing can be important for both digestion and nutrient absorption. Many people find that consuming seeds with breakfast works well because it provides sustained energy throughout the morning and allows time for digestion. The fiber and protein content can help stabilize blood sugar levels and reduce mid-morning hunger. However, seeds can be incorporated into any meal. Adding them to lunch salads provides extra nutrition and satisfying crunch. Evening consumption might be beneficial for some people, particularly if the seeds help promote better sleep through their magnesium content. Preparation methods can significantly affect both the nutritional value and digestibility of seeds. As mentioned earlier, flax seeds must be ground to be nutritionally useful. Chia seeds should be soaked or consumed with adequate liquid. Other seeds can be eaten raw, but light toasting often improves flavor and may enhance the absorption of some nutrients. When toasting seeds, use low heat and avoid adding excessive oil or salt. A dry skillet over medium-low heat for a few minutes is usually sufficient. The seeds should become fragrant and may darken slightly, but avoid browning them extensively, as this can destroy some nutrients. Storage is another important consideration. Whole seeds generally stay fresh longer than ground seeds because their protective outer shells help preserve the inner nutrients. Store seeds in airtight containers in a cool, dry place. Ground seeds and those high in delicate oils, like flaxseed, should be refrigerated and used within a few weeks. Variety is important, both for nutritional completeness and to prevent boredom. Different seeds provide different nutrient profiles, so rotating among several types ensures a broader range of nutrients. It also prevents you from getting tired of eating the same thing every day. Creative incorporation can make seeds more appealing and easier to consume regularly. Blend them into smoothies where they add nutrition without significantly changing taste. Mix ground seeds into pancake or muffin batter. Sprinkle whole seeds on yogurt, oatmeal, or salads. Use tahini or other seed butters as spreads or in salad dressings. Some people find it helpful to prepare seed mixtures in advance. You might combine several types of seeds in appropriate proportions and keep the mixture in a container for easy addition to various foods. This approach ensures variety and makes it convenient to add seeds to meals without having to measure different types each time. Portion control remains important even with healthy foods. A general guideline is to limit total seed consumption to about 2 to 3 tablespoons per day, divided among different types. This provides substantial nutritional benefits without excessive calories or potential digestive issues. Pay attention to how your body responds to different seeds and adjust accordingly. Some people digest certain seeds better than others, and individual tolerance can vary. If you experience persistent digestive discomfort with a particular seed, consider reducing the amount or trying a different variety. Hydration becomes more important when increasing fiber intake from seeds. Make sure to drink adequate water throughout the day to help the fiber work properly and prevent digestive discomfort. Most adults should aim for at least 8 glasses of water daily, possibly more when consuming high-fiber foods. Consider your overall dietary pattern when adding seeds. If you're already eating a high-fiber diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, you may be able to tolerate seeds more easily. If your current diet is low in fiber, introduce seeds more gradually, and consider increasing other fiber sources simultaneously. While seeds can be beneficial for many people, certain health conditions may require special considerations or modifications in how seeds are consumed. Understanding these considerations can help ensure that seed consumption supports rather than interferes with overall health management. For individuals with diabetes or pre-diabetes, seeds can be particularly beneficial due to their fiber content and effect on blood sugar levels. The combination of fiber, protein, and healthy fats in seeds can help slow the absorption of carbohydrates and prevent blood sugar spikes. However, people with diabetes should monitor their blood sugar response when introducing new foods, including seeds. The calorie density of seeds is also important for people managing diabetes, especially those who need to control their weight. While seeds provide excellent nutrition, they should be accounted for in overall calorie and carbohydrate planning. Working with a registered dietitian can help people with diabetes incorporate seeds appropriately into their meal plans. Individuals with heart disease or those at risk for cardiovascular problems may find seeds particularly beneficial due to their content of heart-healthy fats, fiber, and minerals like magnesium. However, those taking blood-thinning medications should be aware that some seeds, particularly flax seeds, may enhance the effects of these medications. Regular monitoring and communication with healthcare providers is important. People with high blood pressure should be mindful of sodium content when consuming seeds. While raw seeds are naturally low in sodium, many commercially prepared seeds are heavily salted. Choosing unsalted varieties and avoiding excessive added salt when preparing seeds at home is important for blood pressure management. Digestive conditions require special attention when introducing seeds. Individuals with inflammatory bowel disease, Crohn's disease, or ulcerative colitis may find that seeds trigger symptoms during active flare-ups. During remission periods, seeds might be tolerated, but they should be introduced very gradually and with medical supervision. People with diverticulitis have traditionally been advised to avoid seeds and nuts, though recent research suggests this may not be necessary for everyone. Current guidelines are more individualized, recognizing that some people with diverticular disease can tolerate seeds, while others cannot. Anyone with a history of diverticulitis should discuss seed consumption with their healthcare provider. Those with gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, may find that some seeds, particularly when consumed in larger quantities, can trigger symptoms. The fat content in seeds might slow gastric emptying, potentially worsening reflux symptoms in sensitive individuals. Individuals with kidney disease need to be particularly careful about mineral intake, including phosphorus and potassium found in many seeds. Seeds are generally high in these minerals, which can be problematic for people with compromised kidney function. Anyone with kidney disease should consult with their healthcare provider and possibly a renal dietitian before adding seeds to their diet. People with gallbladder disease or a history of gallstones should introduce high-fat foods like seeds carefully. While the fats in seeds are generally healthy, consuming large amounts of any fat can potentially trigger gallbladder symptoms in susceptible individuals. Those with food allergies need to be particularly cautious. Sesame is a major allergen, and cross-contamination between different seed processing facilities can occur. People with tree nut allergies should be aware that seeds and nuts are sometimes processed in the same facilities, potentially leading to cross-contamination. Individuals taking medications should be aware of potential interactions. Beyond the blood-thinning effects mentioned earlier, seeds high in fiber can potentially interfere with the absorption of some medications if taken simultaneously. It's generally recommended to take medications either 1 hour before or 2 hours after consuming high-fiber foods. People with eating disorders or a history of disordered eating should approach any new dietary additions, including seeds, with caution, and preferably with professional guidance. The focus on specific foods or their purported health benefits can sometimes trigger unhealthy obsessions or restrict eating patterns. Older adults may have additional considerations, including potential difficulties chewing harder seeds, reduced gastric acid production affecting mineral absorption, and increased medication use that could interact with seed consumption. However, the nutritional benefits of seeds may be particularly valuable for older adults when consumed appropriately. Understanding how seeds fit into the broader context of a healthy diet is crucial for maximizing their benefits while maintaining overall nutritional balance. Seeds should be viewed as one component of a varied, nutrient-dense eating pattern, rather than as isolated miracle foods. A balanced diet for healthy aging includes adequate protein from various sources, including both animal and plant proteins. Seeds can contribute to protein intake, but they shouldn't be relied upon as the sole source. Combining seeds with other protein-rich foods throughout the day helps ensure adequate intake of all essential amino acids. The healthy fats in seeds